Why? Why would anyone in their right mind decide to educate about politics, civics, and what's at stake this election and beyond? Well, in part, I may not be completely in my right mind, but I think that might apply to most of us these days. Seriously, though, 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with de novo stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. Stopped me completely in my tracks, reeling my own law firm before I got it off the ground. But that's a story for a different video. These days, I'm on disability and I have no idea how much energy I will have on any given day. The silver lining to getting shocked out of the daily grind is that it brought into focus what's happening in our country behind the day-to-day. I essentially majored in authoritarian history and propaganda before attending law school. I understand how unique this country is and what a gift we had in this original experiment in self-rule. It is also so chillingly clear how close we are to completely losing our rights, our freedoms, and entire government. Over the last 4 decades, as people got too burned out to pay close attention, one of our major political parties inched away from democracy to fascism. At the same time, billionaires, dark money packs, and Christo-nationalists slowly twisted the system to serve their interests. This was all before and apart from the embrace of Trump by millions, primed by the same media owned by those same dark interests. If anything, Trump grafting himself onto the Republican Party allowed them to accelerate their plans. What's key is that they had these anti-democratic goals long before Trump ever entered the picture. Our democracy is so close to the edge because since Reagan, people have, one, forgotten or never learned basic American civics, and two, been so crushed by the growing burdens of daily life that they can't pay attention to the government the way the founders intended. Self-government was never supposed to be and is not a passive responsibility. It is this lack of civic education and awareness that let this country get complacent, let people think our democracy was automatic, and caused many to not even be aware of the freedom and power that is being stripped from them. But the fight is far from over, and I believe in my fellow Americans. We will resoundingly beat back this coup, but it requires discipline and focus. As an attorney, even a retired one, I take my oath as an officer of the court to defend the Constitution and the rule of law seriously. I don't care if my voice is lost among many speaking out against MAGA, Project 2025, Agenda 47, and the rest, just because it means we are talking about saving our country from autocracy. We will save ourselves. So, what kind of content will you find here? Initially, the plan was exclusively relatable and understandable civic, historical, political, and legal, educational, and info. Then I actually started using TikTok and discovered the huge community here. So now it's that and all of my ADHD, breast cancer warrior, proud progressive mom nerd life. So, what do you guys want to see next? What questions do you have? All US, political, civil, historical, legal info is fair game. If I don't know it, I'll research it and look into it. Let me know in the comments. There's so much American history and stuff to learn. We're going to have fun.